Last time on GameGrumps.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
No, it's not. I didn't do it.
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
The answer is I didn't do it.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Robot sweat.
See, the logical response is I didn't do it.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
We're here talking to Himiko and her codpiece.
Yeah.
And it's just fun times. 2 people are dead.
It's especially worse on her because she's wearing like
short.
a small skirt, so you can see her like bare legs.
Oh yeah.
So it really does look like she's just wearing a diaper.
And it also looks like her hands are like hooked into the sides. Like, how y'all doing?
Like she's got attitude.
Yeah, I'm wearing a diaper. What about it?
That's where I hook my fingers so I can casually hang out with you guys.
Oh man, it's funny stuff. All right, let's continue with the trial.
All right.
What could have fallen down?
I don't know.
Michael Douglas.
Oh my god! Because of the movie falling down!
That's it. Not a contemporary reference either.
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, somebody made a YouTube video about it and it got a bunch of views. So
Oh, good.
Maybe people were like, oh, I've seen a video about that movie.
Yeah, I remember he had a buzz cut. He was mad.
I've practically seen it already.
Mad about something.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
I don't know. Did
Yeah.
anybody look up? I didn't look up.
The whole ceiling can fall down.
Yep.
It's up there.
Am I wrong? I thought.
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
It fell out of the ceiling, dog. Does he say dog or Doug?
Dog.
It did seem
Okay.
like
Oh, I don't
something
know.
hit the floorboards.
It's been a while.
It's fine. A loud sound. Oh, you took the inhalation like you were about to do protagonist voice.
No, I was actually breathing out because I was picking my nose.
Oh.
And I thank you for making that public knowledge now.
Well, you made that public knowledge. I just thought you took a breath in. You could have just said, nope.
Well, you would have thought I was making an excuse, so I added a piece of information that, like, why would I make that up?
Why would I make out with your girlfriend? I'm sexually attracted to dogs. Like, dude, you didn't. You could have just said no, like the first time.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have believed me. She is really hot, and I made out with her.
All right. A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark.
Oh boy.
What, the murder of your friend?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord. Tenko's last moments?
Yeah, right? I mean, that was in the dark,
Are they just
right?
asking what the other thing was in the dark?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
her murder.
What? That has nothing to do with the sound during the seance?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was a murder trial.
Hold on. I have to load something up. I have to load something. I just have to load a little thing, something. Please don't judge me. Why are you sitting? I'm here.
Why would they judge you?
I'm feeling
You're just
your
a
energy.
man who picks your nose, brings up walkthroughs, and is sexually attracted to dogs.
Walkthroughs?
That's the one you take exception to?
Okay. Tanko's last moments. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, here we go.
You're good.
So you don't get
You don't get to say that. Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud.
No, they don't.
Wow, it's so high stakes for one wrong thing that you said.
Here we go.
This is it!
This is it!
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
Oh, okay. The floorboard that the dead girl was on, so I'm sure it has nothing to do with the murder.
The floorboard during Tanko's last moment.
Yeah.
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
Yeah, it's wood. It goes.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
I, for a second, heard him say it in the Peter Lorre voice.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Okay.
That's true.
That's true!
But what was it? What could it possibly be?
What could it possibly be? No!
Okay.
Then let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Like these hands.
Why do we all put our heads together? Hurts. Hurts, doesn't it?
Shuichi, come get these hands, bitch!
Okay.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
I don't know.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Probably was your
Someone who
mom.
participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Did it fall?
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
The random stuff is so funny.
Then stood up with such might.
How surreal.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
It's like, that's real.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Someone who?
A floorboard that comes
Whoa!
loose when you step on it is dangerous. God,
Kokichi, your words are crazy.
Who's staying on the ball?
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
A dirty joke.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
What?
Why are you so proud of that?
Wait, that wasn't...
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock those balls loose? Now that I think about it, there was something off about the floor crosspiece.
Okay.
Could that have something to do with it?
All right, everybody, say everything you just said.
Judging from the sound,
Let's
there
talk
must have
about
been
those balls
considerable
again.
Force.
Considerable
Someone
force?
who participated in the seance.
Yes.
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Okay.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Right.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Ha,
Did it
whoops.
fall?
Dang it.
Oh,
That was it, though.
okay. Better speed through.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
I made a
what made the
mistake.
floorboard
My
come
words
loose?
missed your words when they were flying through the air. But in my defense, your words fell over.
Tore off the floorboard.
Such a loud crash.
Come on.
The wooden statue fell over.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
But
Did it
that
fall?
statue was still on top of the cage.
Come on.
Floor.
Culprit
Stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Okay.
A floorboard that could loose when you step on it is dangerous.
Shut up.
Like I'm the here who's staying on the ball.
What
Oh
the
my-
I
fuck?
don't have any
Wait.
experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid.
Son of a bitch, I was looking at the wrong one.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Do you need a walkthrough for your walkthrough?
Shut up! It had the same bullets.
Judging from
God.
Consider the force.
That loud crash.
The wooden statue fell
No,
over.
not that one.
Did it fall?
That statue.
And then,
Under floor. Then stood up with such might.
There was no one.
Must have stomped through the
yes.
I agree.
Fuck you. I agree.
Okay. Break. There's so many graphics and words.
I know.
The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
Kokichi's right. When he said "Nihihi," I felt that.
That was a big mood.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
I stomp on each floorboard, especially during murder.
When I
First saw
kill.
the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation,
Floorboard was
one of the
creaky.
cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Do you think this was before Gonta stabbed Tenko in neck? Wait.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Gonta couldn't have done that. Gonta only have miniature saw.
You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
Would take a while, like it did. Take a
the
while.
culprits stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece.
What did they stand to gain? That's the question.
What did they stand?
To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard.
Okay.
Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard. And the crosspiece that had been cut out was down the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on.
I see. So they're
And then she
saying-
would have gone flying hilariously.
Yeah, I think that's what they're implying.
Only one of the cross pieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. And the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was.
Okay.
What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Was a knife sticking out of the bottom of the dog?
I think that's what they're saying.
And then they launched her into it?
Yeah.
Think, come on, think.
Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Seesaw? Is that what they want me to...
Oh my god.
I think that's what they want me to...
That's really funny.
Oh boy. Oh, there it is. What's the second word, though?
I don't know.
It's how...
Seesaw?
Seesaw.
Seesaw, seesaw?
Oh. Seesaw.
Energy.
Effect.
Oh my god.
That's not a real thing.
Ah, the seesaw effect. Who among us in first grade hasn't ever experienced that causal relationship?
Yeah, my favorite UPN show. The seesaw effect.
I see now.
Wow, so many effects and sound effects and words.
I know. I feel like I'm in Vegas.
Might have been used as a seesaw.
All right.
Yeah? A seesaw?
What is that?
You of all people should know.
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had
Because
been
she looks
cut
like
off.
she's 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
because
other
she's a
two
mage?
crosspieces
I was like,
holding up that board
I don't want to sound stupid by saying what.
Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece,
It would go boy.
the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
How do you know fulcrum?
And then they painted what looked like a train tunnel on the wall. But Tenko didn't know it was only a painting. So when she ran full force into it, she wily coyote'd and broke her neck.
That sucks.
Look at that dog. Nice jump.
Hey, fulcrum spelled backwards is Merclef.
That's true.
A lever capable of lifting
Can't
Tenko's
disagree with that.
entire body.
Oh, man.
And it's an anagram for ruffle cum.
Ruffle cum.
Lift it up.
That's like the Rafflecopter, but like
Yeah, but you don't want
a
it.
little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
But who cut out the floorboard piece, cross piece, and with what? A saw? Then who saw? Who saw?
Who saw seesaw?
Couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's
Who saw seesaw
exactly
sickle?
it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
It was possible.
It was the seesaw trickle.
How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Okay, if what's his face?
It was placed in her neck.
If Peter Lorre didn't kill her,
Right.
then I hate this game.
Because who else would know the exact...
Yeah, and like the placement
Point
of
of the
her
circle.
and like the ritual and everything.
We'll see. Yeah. The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed?
Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed?
Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed? Between the victim and the floorboard? Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed?
That's it! The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
All right. Oh, yeah.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
The fabric would to cover the cage.
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
Well, what about the long wood piece
It's
that
true that the sickle's
comes off?
handle was thick, which made the
I think
statue
the
wobble.
handle was shorter. I think they made a point of saying that the handle was shorter.
okay.
But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
I'm thinking of like the Grim
Once
Reaper.
everything was in place.
Scythe.
Yeah,
if
well,
you step
they
hard
mentioned
enough
it.
on
They
the
were
seesaw.
somebody saw the sickle and they were like, "Why would I use that? The handle's so short."
Oh, I see.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. Shwink!
Owie!
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
That's a rough way to go, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
It also seems pretty, like, imprecise, too. What if it was like, she's like, ah!
Well, no, because the stone would have determined exactly where her head would be. You know? So it would be pretty precise.
I guess. I mean, I guess.
I think?
I don't know.
I
I mean,
think
what if who's to say the cage isn't, like, placed a little bit to the left or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouched position.
It's not like they decided where the ritual was taking place in the room, like, at a time where the person who sawed the floorboard would know exactly where
I don't know.
Tenko's body would be placed.
Keep pushing A, dog. We'll find out.
It was a seesaw. It could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
I'm impressed. Murder's fun.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
Okay.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Maybe pan up for Gonta.
Gonta huge compared to Himiko.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Homicide? It's a murder that takes place in your very own home.
Saves time.
What the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Unlike you,
The
who
craziness
is super
what
chill.
really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
Oh, he's the worst.
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Okay.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
What?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Whoa, so me thinks very
Damn.
quick to blame, eh?
Kyo, throwing it down immediately.
Why are his eyes so blurry? He's got blurry eyes.
What a strange thing to say to someone.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
What are you talking about? You are.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
By
Which
cutting the
you
crosspiece
did.
beneath the floorboard, you mean? Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room.
Okay.
That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, however, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
He's got eyes that are in focus in this shot. You see how his eyes are like really in focus?
Mm-hmm.
Why were they so blurry earlier?
I don't know.
What are they, like, what are they, cryptids?
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Sure.
She likely
Shit. I fucking dead.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you cut the floorboards in every room.
Prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
With a devilish little Cheshire cat
Yeah,
smile.
then she formed and told Alice where to go.
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
Her smile was a waxing crescent.
She killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Oh.
That's a lie,
All
right?
according to Tenko.
Himiko did such a thing?
No.
Yeah. No, this
In
is
the end,
This is hour 1 of the trial. No one accused in hour 1 ever did anything.
Yeah.
killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right?
Wait,
He's wrong.
Gonta hasn't said anything in a while.
Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko?
Tenko's
Kill
dead?
Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Did you
Kill
Tenko?
someone? It is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel?
Yeah.
Something so awesome?
Something
wow,
so
intermission already.
complicated.
This is flying along.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, I was checking my emails. I gotta go back to my...
Oh, sorry.
Gotta go back to my nondescript webpage that I have open the whole time. That isn't Rule 34 or the Pirate Bay. Which you can check out. To download some stuff if you want. Just remember to use a VPN. Like NordVPN.
For all your pornographic needs.
The sponsor of some other episode.
Yeah.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz!
Yeah!
A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz! The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out boring crap. How come the ones that Dan voiced are all dead?
Yeah, it did happen.
Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
Oh, you voice him.
I am sure everyone is happy.
How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it! I can't take it anymore! I'm the real victim here, me! Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I got put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right!
That's the right answer, madam! Well, he hasn't said anything. Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
All right!
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon, too.
I mean, that is true. You do generally get a 5,000% bump on Spotify. Dying is really good for your career.
Yeah, seriously. You ever thought about faking your own death?
No.
So that you could get that bump and then come back and then you get another bump?
Impression of a spooky,
The bump would be people beating the shit out of you for lying to them.
Yeah. That sounds fun, though.
Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
La 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 la.
What? Do we really need to come back to this?
No.
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Isn't it time for one of the bears to die again?
Yeah. Isn't it like... I feel like it's like the B team that gets to write these bits. It's like, just write us a couple interstitial bear bits.
Should it have anything to do with the plot? No.
No, not at all.
Sweet buns. Yep. Tasty, tasty sweet buns.
Just make it weird enough that it feels edgy.
Yeah. But it's mostly just upsetting.
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
Okay.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
God. It's like the bits I used to come up with when I was 13 with like my little shitty microphone on the fly. Oh, this will be funny.
Something?
I'm sorry, I'm being mean.
No,
I get
didn't
it.
hear anything.
Are we done? Thank you.
Wow, what a sizzler.
Anyway, back to what the game's about.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Oh my god. Someday I hope to meet this voice actor and high fiver.
Yeah. Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat? Yes, I killed the twat. Do.
With my donkey lips. Yeah, it's got a good cadence.
Must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
You would say that about literally
lawyer.
anyone.
I unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Insect lawyer.
Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
Great game.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
I don't want to.
Are you even listening?
I'm listening.
No, I'm not listening.
Oh shit. Damn. So fucking...
What? How would you have known to respond to that if you weren't listening? No, you're wrong.
You gotta spell out she was listening.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
Wow, what a mood.
Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now,
So you could be blamed for someone else's murder.
I just don't care anymore.
So true, Queen. God.
Himiko.
Do whatever.
I really feel for that little murderer.
If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
Camera.
Over here.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
Thanks, meta guy.
Problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
There's so many more people to kill.
My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired.
Maybe a nap will help.
It's all just big pain.
Let's let her sleep.
I can't put up with it anymore.
She'll exhale at some point.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
Oh.
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Methinks thou dost!
Yeah, but of killing Tanko, that's not even the one that matters.
Kill Tanko!
Oh, shit. Damn. Fucking cold, dude.
I mean, it matters, you know what I mean?
Cold-blooded.
In terms of the rest of them living or dying.
Right.
Himiko, not that kind of person.
Oh, yeah, didn't he say, like, they get away with
Himiko's
it?
Face.
If they find the Tanko killer and it's somebody else, they get away with it?
I think so. Yeah, essentially.
That's fucked up.
Free kill, baby.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Damn.
I'm not.
I also
What were we
think
talking
Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
We gotta find a new way to get Tsumugi involved in the conversation. She has got nothing interesting going on.
Yeah. Even Gota has more to say than she does, and he doesn't say shit!
Gonta not say shit?
Rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Okay.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died.
I too have murdered people.
But now, I'm totally cool with it. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died.
I should probably be saying this out loud.
For the sake of everyone who's ever died. Mahatma Gandhi. Others.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
That is true.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Oh.
Of the 3 empty rooms, it's just like the middle one, Himiko.
They're all
because
fucking...
you laid your trap there.
No, you poisoned them all.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yes.
Agree.
I agree.
Yay!
Wow, go to contribute!
I agree with the big stupid lug.
Does Gonta get membership points?
Absolutely
They were
not.
all trapped.
Free donut after more contributions!
What? Is that true?
That's not true!
Kokichi will tell you.
Oh, Kokichi.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
What?
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda...
What bad luck. Dude, it was fucking Kyo.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
Yeah.
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Yes.
Culprits set traps in all the rooms, and they wouldn't need to select
Let's
a
just
room
keep it going. Keep it going.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Yes.
Maybe the real trap was the friends we killed along the way.
No, you're wrong.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Yes, the culprit. Yes. The person who did it. Not me, of course.
Aaron, you have to stop swinging your head around. I feel like a sea lion just beached next to me.
I'm sorry. It's because I have my hood up too.
You're really having
sea
fun.
lion-esque.
My goodness.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
When?
So many times we talked.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
And please don't kill me.
Starting now. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living,
Turn around.
you're betraying her memory. We're all
Ass
trying
today.
to keep our promises to the dead.
Just that's what it looked like it said in the background.
This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Salute. Overly aggressive salute.
Right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
Which won't really be a problem from now on.
In hell, because I killed them.
Yeah.
That's right. So let's do our best.
All right, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
What an arc.
Give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Awesome. All right, let's get back to the trial.
Yeah. Who killed him?
Do not say everyone.
What?
After all, the blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
That's so you when you always do that all the time.
I might have killed the mood, but you killed two people.
Well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
You're guilty.
Why is everyone making things up? Everybody's just making things up.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
God, why?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Maybe the one who was setting up the ritual knew where it was.
Is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Something else?
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason.
That must be the reason.
Let's see. Go through them.
Reason people did it. That must be the reason. Skibidi-bidi-bidi. That must be
Marker
the
stone?
reason.
What?
Was the marker stone there?
What was the question?
Like, why did no one step on the floorboard?
Because there was the symbol on it.
cage?
Nobody wanted to disrupt the symbol on the floor.
Oh, the magic circle. Oh yeah, that's right.
This is it!
Don't touch the salt.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the
Magic circle.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step.
Don't step on the loose floorboard.
If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but
I'll
I
cry.
won't be able to kill Tango. But it may also unleash a curse.
I mean, he did it, right?
Before we
Like,
began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tanko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive.
Motive?
Yeah, the opportunity I get, but not the motive.
Alright, well, it's fucking Kyo.
Are you accusing Kyo?
Yeah, of course.
Big, dirty, naughty Kyo?
It has to be you!
Eek-eyed.
Kyo. Was it you?
No. Okay, let's go. Keep going.
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Who Kyo?
But we know him so well.
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept
And it
us from
was
discovering
magic,
the
right?
seesaw trick.
Real magic.
But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle.
What's the motive?
To get out of the school?
Were you mad that she was calling you a degenerate male? I'm not even entirely sure you're a
The
male.
circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
My hair is raising Ghibli style. That's how you know something
Pretend
serious.
I'm pointing at you. I pointed too high, but I've committed to this direction, so I'm gonna stick with it.
He just like points somewhere and then like slightly adjusts it.
It had to be you. The light fixture?
You.
Kaido, push my hand down.
Answer already! Did you do it?
Of course I didn't.
Oh, is he gonna unzip?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking.
I have to go.
So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
All right, guys, get him out of here.
But if I am the culprit as
Yes,
you claim,
the feeling in my heart.
yes.
Just like pushing him into a hole.
So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
Why don't you drive your car around in the tropics and solve the riddle for me?
What are you talking about?
Like the mini game where you drive the
Oh, that's
taxi.
right. That's right.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
Well, what his...
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
What?
Well, because he was speaking during the entire seance, right?
Well, they were all singing.
But wouldn't they have heard his voice move around?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's dark and everyone was singing.
I guess.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question
Perhaps
first.
once you hit a prostitute with your mind car.
Well done.
The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness?
Kept one eye closed.
In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board.
Like pirates, they have an eye patch, so they can go down into the underground of the ship. They switch the eye patch.
Is that
So
right?
They have one eye that's already adjusted.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
I figured it out this whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like it. That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used, the wall?
Kisses?
Maybe the wall, and then they knew where the touch, I guess.
Touch! I remember touch!
That's it!
Got it.
They would know, the way into the
The
circle.
culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
Because of the salt? Oh, I pressed a button that made it go too fast.
That way they can get around in the dark, like how I got the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Salt.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Salt.
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
There was salt.
No, I'm sure there was something.
Yeah, salt.
A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. Maybe the torches on the wall? Like the candles?
The salt.
It must have been at the scene. I know it.
There was salt on the ground.
Yeah, but...
Magic circle. The salt.
Okay. I guess you're right.
I mean, fuck, dude.
But he said not to touch it.
The murderer said not to touch.
Yeah. Oh man, they're gonna kill Kyo? I had so many questions.
Well, too bad.
I wonder if they'll talk about the backstory at all, or do a face reveal, or anything.
Nope.
Probably not. We'll just die.
We'll just die. I think in his final like screaming pose or whatever, he'll open the thing. He'll open his little mouth thing. It'll look really weird.
Circle. They used the magic circle.
Yeah, the salt.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt.
And what is this salt of which you speak?
Oh!
The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
You're the third person to say that, Kokichi. Anyone else?
Going to think he used the salt.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
You realize what this means. You're gonna have a whole nother chapter with Tsumugi just taking up space and breathing air.
No, you're wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Salt.
A circle.
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
Yeah.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Oh my god.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
You walked forward an inch and then pressed where there was salt.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Because that's how I planned the murder.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
By Kyo. When he killed Tanko.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary.
Oh my god.
The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
I'm farting. I'm currently farting.
My very first robo fart.
Oh, he said it.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Oh, what a good bit.
May I have your attention?
Ah.
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Turn the lights off! Turn them off!
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Yeah, we saw.
What the? No way! Did you really?
What?
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use
For that
it.
purple?
With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
It can decipher who murdered anyone at any time. Oh.
Image recording?
Go to think that very useful.
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
It's just like hours and hours of sitting in front of a computer screen that has porn on it.
Hold on. Rewinding.
Wait. He tries to use it, and he shits like an old school 80s printer.
Sorry, that's me sitting in front of a computer looking at pornography.
Hold on!
This image should be finished in 17 minutes.
He's got a dot matrix printer, poop matrix, fart matrix computer.
Next time on GameGrumps, we will finish this trial.
Ah!
See you then, everybody.